Megatron. Despite our differences, there is one truth we cannot deny. Victory is rarely achieved alone. A leader is only as strong as those who stand beside them. It is not just about having followers, but about having allies. Individuals you can trust to fulfill their roles, even when the odds are against them.
For once, Optimus, we agree on something. A weak leader surrounds themselves with those who fear them, but an effective leader like myself commands respect through power and cunning. My Decepticons, they know the stakes and they know the cost of failure, but they fight with me because they believe in the cause and they know their place within it.
But fear and power alone do not foster true loyalty, Megatron. To inspire those who follow you, to make them reliable even when you are not watching, requires more than fear. It requires trust. Trust in their abilities, and in return, they must trust in yours. They must see that their efforts contribute to something greater.
Trust? I do not need to trust my Decepticons. I need them to obey. Power compels obedience. Loyalty, that is a luxury in war. Those who are reliable understand the value of strength, and my strength is what keeps them in line.
You see only a part of the equation. True strength is not just the power to dominate. It is also the ability to inspire others to reach their full potential. My Autobots, they fight not because I demand it, but because they believe in the ideals we stand for. Freedom, peace, and unity. They are not mere soldiers. They are partners in the mission.
And yet they follow you into battle all the same. Idealism doesn't win wars, Prime. But I'll admit, reliability is essential. One must always have someone they can count on, someone who can execute without hesitation. But to achieve that, you must be clear in your vision. When I give an order, it is followed without question, because my Decepticons know that hesitation leads to failure. And I do not tolerate failure.
You speak of clarity, and you are correct in that. A leader must provide direction, but where we differ is how we instill that clarity. I earn the loyalty of my allies through respect and trust. They do not follow me out of fear, but out of conviction. I ask them to think for themselves, to bring their strengths to the table, because I trust their judgment. That is what makes them dependable.
Trust. Conviction. Ha! You may believe your Autobots are capable of thinking for themselves, but when the heat of battle presses upon them, what they truly need is decisive leadership. That is where I excel. I lead by example, showing strength, and they follow because they have no choice but to acknowledge my superiority.
Strength is indeed important, but so is understanding the strengths of your allies. You cannot always carry the burden alone, Megatron. When you recognize the unique abilities of those around you, you empower them to achieve more. And when they know they are valued, their loyalty deepens, and they become reliable because they believe in what they are fighting for, not just who they are fighting under.
You think too much of them, Optimus. To me, a warrior is a tool. But perhaps there is some merit in allowing them to feel a sense of purpose. A tool that sharpens itself becomes more useful. I have had competent allies. Those like Soundwave, Shockwave. They know their place and their purpose. And that's what makes them invaluable.
Even tools need care, Megatron. If you want allies that you can rely on, truly rely on, not just for one battle, but for the long war, you must show them that their efforts are not just useful, but essential. When your allies feel empowered, they rise to meet challenges on their own initiative. That is how you build trust, how you inspire true loyalty, and that is how we lead.
Perhaps. But in the end, Optimus, it's the results that matter. And I will always push my Decepticons to achieve them. Let's see if your sentimental approach fares as well as my methods in the battles to come.
We will see, Megatron. But know this, my Autobots are more than soldiers. They are family, and when you fight for something greater than yourself, your strength becomes limitless. It is not fear, but hope that makes us reliable. And it is hope that will guide us to victory.